You guys ever get back in your shop when you haven't been in your shop in a while? And the workbench that you had tons of room to work on stuff. It's just a little filled up with a few things. A few projects. So I'll go ahead and get this cleaned up. That way I actually have room to work on stuff. The small little DeWalt, just gotta swap the chain out on it, clean it up, put it back on the shelf. The 562 XP, same thing. Swap the chain on it, clean the guide rails in the bar, blow it out real quick, blow out the air filter. That's about it. Throw it back on the shelf. And the rest of the DeWalt little stuff I put back in their cases and organize and put stuff away. Pole saw, we got to take a Allen wrench and open up the oiler a little bit on it. It's not really getting that much oil, and the oiler consumption isn't really going down. It's not really consuming that much oil, so we're gonna give it some more oil. It's just a little tiny bar, but still, I like to keep it nice. And then we're gonna get going on this saw for a customer that's been sitting here for at least 2 or 3 months. I got the guy's weed whacker and 2 push lawnmowers fixed for him. This is the last piece of equipment that I have that is his, so I got to get that going very soon. That way he can get that back and he can get to cutting, and he can get some firewood done. I hope everyone having a great day. This is just a little kind of shop update, and you guys can watch as I clean up a little bit and get some of this stuff put away. Try to get a good vantage point here. Take all our drill bits. Case to close if we can. Put our drill bits and our other bits up here with our DeWalt stuff. This whole shelf is all full of DeWalt drill with a hard case on top. And then we have a bunch of soft cases for most of the other tools. My tools travel, I usually take them all together. Oscillating tool works amazing for cutting out precision corners and the smaller nitty-gritty stuff. I don't have any Allens down here, I don't think. So I'll have to just save this for later. To open the oiler up on it for now, we'll just put it over here and kind of get it out of the way. That way it's not just hanging out on my bench. This I want to do something with, but just not right now. This is like a manual roller for shrink wrap. Somehow I want to incorporate just this part for the shrink wrap part and get rid of that dowel and just use this. I'm also gonna have to find like a nut and weld it to something, because this is a threaded shaft that's this long, and it's not gonna work. You're gonna be there for an hour every time you gotta switch rolls of wrap out, and that's not something I'm interested in. So we'll put that aside and we'll come back to that another time. No big deal. Take all of our vice grips that we got here, put them in a pile. Water bottle, just in case we are cutting something and it starts to catch fire. We have water down here. Safety first. This weed whacker is mine. I just have to do some work to it. Clean the carburetor out on it. Get that saw going very soon here. We gotta get a new regulator, I know, for my air compressor. The one that's on there took a crap and started just leaking everywhere, which was terrible. So go ahead and take a nice rag. We're gonna move saws. Just put these down here for now. Just take a regular shop rag. or just a pair of old clothes, shorts, underwear, whatever. I use old socks a lot. What do you guys use for rags? Doesn't really matter because they're going to get thrown out most of the time, especially if they got brake cleaner and stuff like that on them. Certainly not going to keep that around to smell it. You know, hey, what's that smell? It smells like brake cleaner in here. Oh yeah, it's a rag I've been using for cleaning stuff, but I just never throw it away. Well, shop's probably going to smell gross. Get it cleaned up, all nice. I'll move all this stuff down here. How about you guys? But I like a nice clean workbench. You know, I see some guys works bench and tables, like if they took apart a carburetor on it and they lost one of the jets or something like that, they'd never be able to find it. In some of the shops that I've seen on YouTube. Don't get me wrong, you know, not everyone's clean, but it doesn't take much effort to just go along and wipe stuff down real quick and kind of tidy up. I tell my kids it ain't got to be perfect, but at least you got to be able to walk around and you got to be able to see the floor. So, yeah. Pretty good. Show you guys the difference. So I'll put this in the back because this is my personal machine that has to get worked on. Put this in front because it takes priority and needs to get fixed ASAP. It's the only machine that I currently have out for someone. This is just my machine that needs to get cleaned up. And that's about that. Clean bench is a happy bench. What do you guys think? Yeah? I like it. Alright, I'll blow this off. Blow off the 562. Get the bar and chain cleaned up. Get the chain switched out with a fresh chain. Put the chains in a pile for sharpening. And put them back on the counter and get them ready for service. Here's all my DeWalt tools that I have. These are all soft cases. I got a mini Sawzall in here. There's the oscillating tool. I got a grinder in here. There's a circular saw in this bag. And in this bag there is a 1/2 inch impact, or 1/2 inch or 1 inch, I don't know, the big one for taking off lug nuts. Big old impact. I have a smaller impact. It's the drill I love. Absolutely love this model. It's a hammer drill. Comes with a handle. You can go through concrete with it if you need to. Got two 60 amp or 6 volt, 60 volt, 9 amp hour batteries. Got a bunch of 20 volt batteries, 6 amp hour, 5 amp hours. Got 2 chargers hooked up, both always plugged in. A DCB 112 and a DCB 118. This is a fast charger. Charges like at 2 point something amps really quick. This is just a regular charger. Both work amazing. A bunch of extra Sawzall blades kicking around. Harbor Freight, you know what's up. So thanks for watching, guys. I know this was kind of just a little boring video, but getting the shop cleaned up, getting projects going, and you know, keeping busy. Hope everyone has a good one. We're gonna get this 562 cleaned up, new bar or new chain on it, and get it ready to rip. So we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Boost Addict out.